Hey, my name is Jacqueline Johnson. I'm a Scentsy Family Brands Director. I've been with the company since August of 2011, and I basically want to give you a little bit about my story. So I've done direct sales in the past, and I've never been successful at direct sales. It was hard for me to get customers to ask for sales, and I never built a team because, I didn't want to be that pushy salesperson or that pushy direct sales consultant. So I joined this company. I was a massage therapist. I had a massage practice and I was doing aromatherapy, but people were scheduling appointments and not showing up, and I was paying a lot of money for a babysitter to watch my children for nothing. So I decided that I needed a direct sales job so I could be that stay-at-home mom I still wanted to be and bring in some extra income and still work on trying to build my massage business, and then I would just quit. So basically, I signed up after having a party. It took me 2 months to make that decision. I was afraid to take the leap. And boy, am I ever glad that I did. So I had a party in June of 2011. I had 8 women here. The only common denominator with these 8 women was me. They did not know each other. And by the end of the party, you would have thought that these people had gone to college together and grew up together and had been friends for a long time. It just was so much fun and such a positive experience. But it did take me 2 months to make the decision to join this company because I wanted to go with another company. They had a hiring freeze on bringing in consultants. And basically, I think that was due to a market saturation. So of course, when you hear something like that, you wonder, is the market saturated with Scentsy? It is not saturated. This is a consumable product. So if you sell a 6-pack of bars, chances of that 6-pack lasting for a month, if that person is using their product, chances of those bars lasting for, a long period of time is slim to none. I can easily go through a bar or 2 of wax each week. So there's like 90 cents, 80 to 90 cents. There's something for everyone. And the sense of smell is huge. Being into the aromatherapy and using essential oils, I know that your 5 senses, first off, with Scentsy, you see, it's a beautiful product. And you smell, it smells wonderful. And with Velada, you're tasting, with all of these products, you're touching. There's so much that just, it makes sense because I want my house to smell good. I don't want someone to come in and know that I have a dog. And there are people, that have different situations. We used to have diapers in our home. We used to have a cat a long time ago. So there's these reasons why people use Scentsy. The economy is, it is what it is. I'm an American too, and I can tell you that, we're hurting financially compared to when it was better times. But I still clean my house, and I still wash my clothes, and I still have to entertain my family and entertain my friends. And so what a better way to do that than to use Scentsy Family Brands products. So the other thing is Scentsy Family has wonderful manufacturer defect warranty. So if you have a problem in your Scentsy warmer doesn't turn on one day and we've changed the light bulb out and it still doesn't work, I check in with Scentsy. And if it's a manufacturer's defect, they're going to replace that product. So there's so many positives here. But I decided to sign up. I signed up. I had a very low self-esteem. I had gone through some post-traumatic depression. Then I had my first child. I went through postpartum depression. My second child, postpartum depression. And I had lived my life for probably a good 10 years as a hermit. I didn't leave the house unless I had to go to work, to go to school, and if my husband was with me, then I felt safe enough. But all these years of living inside of a bubble, did not yield me a lot of friendships. It did not yield me a lot of contact with people outside of myself or outside of my safe haven. So I knew going into it that I might not have what it takes to make a business work. But I forged ahead because I needed something. I signed up. I refused to recruit because I sure didn't want to bother anyone. And then they announced an incentive trip, and I knew I couldn't earn that incentive trip because I'm not good enough, and I'm not smart, and I'm not successful. And so I pretty much talked myself out of it. But then one day, completely random, a thought came to mind. If you continue doing what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. And it's really important for you to get out of your comfort zone and at least put forth an effort and try. And you have this thing about failure, but never trying is failure, because you failed to start, you failed to succeed, you failed. So I decided I'm going to try to earn an incentive trip. So I started doing sales. I started doing more parties, which meant being out in the public, which meant talking to people that I didn't know. I started realizing that this is scary, but it's worth it. So I'm following this path, and I earned that trip. And I did not earn it for my husband. I just earned it for myself. And so I got a passport and I left the country, and that was huge. Really, really huge. I decided to try to earn the next incentive trip. I wanted to earn it for 2 so that I could take my husband, and I wanted to go to Hawaii. And as it turned out, I only earned for 1, but I didn't fail. I earned that trip. And then I didn't get to choose Hawaii. My points weren't high enough for me to choose that Hawaii trip. I ended up going to Whistler, British Columbia, which was fabulous. And for me, that was the trip I was supposed to be on. While on this trip, I decided to face some of my fears, because if you go through life being afraid of water and heights and spiders, which I still don't like spiders, and clowns, and I can list off a lot of fears, and you could probably suggest some, and I probably have them or had them. So on this trip, I knew that they had a zipline tour. It had 7 zipline courses. You had to climb a lot. One of the zip lines was a 2,500-foot drop over a rushing ice cold water with craggy rocks, and you're going from basically one station to the next, and it's kind of at an angle. And I had seen it advertised on one of the videos we'd watched, and just watching it made me sick to my stomach, and I decided that I'm going to go and I'm going to do this. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm afraid of everything, and it's absolutely, fear shuts you down, and fear immobilizes you, and fear causes you not to live, and fear causes you not to be successful. So I went, I did it, I laughed, I cried, and I realized that when I talk to people about my business, I'm not bothering them. I'm blessed by Scentsy Family Brands. I am blessed. I went from having just me to having a team of 40 people. I went from knowing that I'm nobody, nothing, and having a horrible self-esteem to being a director with Scentsy. That doesn't make me better than you. That doesn't make me somebody awesome. That just means that I found my way out, cracked the code to get out of the comfort zone. Am I afraid to approach people? I sure am. But I do it anyway because I want to succeed, and I want to inspire, and I want to bless other people, and I want to bless my family. So I closed my massage practice because there was no reason for it. I have a wonderful customer base, and I have a wonderful team. Our team name is Fortuity Force. I'm just saying the connection, the I don't know, just the change from the positivity, the change from the success, the change from, I'm heading in 40 days, I'm heading over to Atlantis, Bahamas, and this year I earned the trip for my husband, and so this is an all expense paid trip, and I'm set to earn a trip for Cancun next, and I would love to take people with me. So I'm working on building my team. So I want to inspire you. I want to inspire my team. I want to inspire anybody's team. I want to inspire anybody that's thinking about direct sales that you can do it. You just have to change something up here and work on it through here and profess it through your mouth. And you can be whatever you want to be. But remember, when you don't make a choice, or when you make a choice to be afraid of everything and to stay stuck in that, that's a choice that you are making. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful, and thanks for taking the time to listen to my story. I just wish you all the best, and I wish you success, and I just wish you outside of your comfort zone so that you can experience some of the joy and excitement that I've experienced, and God bless.